It's working. Nice. Oh my gosh, it's everywhere. There's lightning everywhere. Wow. Yo, what's up, Wesley? We're just trying to. We wanted to record this lightning, but I didn't have enough room on my phone, so I said, "Why don't we just go live?"
So yeah, we're live in Prescott, Arizona, and there's lightning storms off in the distance, as you can see.
Yeah,
Okay,
we're from California, so we don't get lightning storms like this. This is very exciting for us.
we live in California.
Yeah.
I think you know
Oh,
that.
you're in California too. What part of California? I want to see the. I think there's lightning behind us too.
Yeah, it's all right here.
Oh my gosh, that one's big. Wait, you're not. We're not seeing bolts.
Yes, we are. It's coming this way.
Is it?
Yeah, you'll see the bolts. Just look. Just watch. Watch.
Okay.
You're not watching.
Okay, I'm watching. Oh.
I told you. Wait, they're coming this way. How you doing? Welcome to the Lightning Bolt Show in Arizona, Prescott, Arizona.
Any good intel these days? Oh,
Tons of intel.
Oh my gosh, let's talk. Whoa, that one was exciting. So we are in Prescott because there was supposed to be a rally here today, and Ivana died. Apparently, we don't believe that she died. Um, whoa, that one was good. So my thought right now, I honestly think that Ivana's death was faked and part of the overall plan. I don't know what role she's playing or why they had to do this. I'm not sure, but I just know from places I go that she had to die because she's gonna come out in another form. Um, so, which means that the rally was probably, wow, that was big, was supposed to be canceled too.
Yes, they are all playing roles. Yes, the actors are acting. If you're following the Q post, there's lots of actors, and we're watching a show. As a matter of fact, the start of the show was in 1999, 23 years ago, when Junior's plane crash went down. And that's the anniversary is actually today. July 16th is 23 years later to the day that JFK's plane went down with Carolyn, his wife Carolyn Bessette Kennedy, and her sister, as
And
well
in
as
the
her
Q
dog.
post, it says JFK Jr. plane crash or Senate seat, HRC, basically pointing to like why he disappeared because of the Clintons, and at least that's what we thought originally, is that he died because the Clintons killed him. But we believe that he actually faked his death, and the Q post kind of led us to believe that that was the start. It says in the Q post that it was the start. Plane crash.
Enjoy the show.
Yeah, enjoy the show. So, a lot of people don't believe the same things we do.
Especially when it comes to JFK Jr., because in the comms of the Q post, there was a time, and we've talked about this before, there was a time when people were asking questions if JFK Jr. was alive, and the answer was, Heidi?
No.
No.
Simply no. And
if you understand
that disinformation is necessary. It's not time for that. It wasn't time for that information to come out. But a huge clue was left for us with the other Q post talking about his plane crash and
his relationship with DJT.
Exactly. Yeah.
They're very close. As a matter of fact, we believe they're cousins. Oh.
Okay, cool, Wesley. So Wesley said, I believe in the whole plan, but I have questions about the Kennedy's involvement. Kennedy and Onassis are both bloodline families, kind of a red flag. You're actually,
I like that.
I like that. You're smart. Wesley,
Yes.
you're smart. Because, yeah, we saw that too. I'm like, how interesting that the Kennedy name and the Onassis name are both Illuminati. One of the 13, I think it's the 13 Illuminati bloodlines. So I'm not going to pretend like I have that all figured out. But the places we go, President Kennedy wasn't actually a Kennedy.
Yes.
So that's how I could kind of begin to understand.
And bloodlines are very important nonetheless still.
Bloodlines are very important
on both sides.
Exactly. And so there's these the AB negative bloodline, the rarest blood type. Okay, I'm getting
is the bloodline that we believe the Kennedys have, and we believe that the line of Jesus Christ was through AB negative. We believe that he and this is all new. This is very new.
This is
to
new
many
stuff for
people.
us.
Yeah.
But that the bad bloodline, I guess you could say, the Jesus bloodline, and so
we believe a thread went through the Druze, which is Armenians. The Druze are
well, and so I was just gonna say, for hundreds of years, they've kind of hidden their children raised by different parents in order to fool. At least this is just me putting the pieces together. It really looks like different children were placed in different families to throw people off, so they didn't know who was the actual children of so and so. And anyway, I'm hoping this. I mean, I know it all makes sense, but that's kind of where we're at.
Also, we believe that there was, if you knew that the bloodline of Jesus Christ was coming through a specific line, you do everything to stop it. We believe the real Holocaust was done against the Armenians in Turkey, and that was the line of which we believe the Savior came through. So it's interesting and it's new, and these are things that we're just learning right now, and we don't know. We don't even assume to know everything or anything,
or be able to explain it all. We're just getting these pieces together.
And as we learn, we're willing to share what we know, and we don't know anything. So we're still learning. We're noobs.
But yeah, as far as I mean, I know that the Kennedy thing is a whole nother ball of wax. But I'm glad that we're totally on the same page when it comes to Q, because so many people have lost hope, and they are missing out on a show, because I'm sure you're following along, Wesley, that we've seen all the resignations from world leaders all over. Like, it seems like there's a new one every day. All the uprisings in every big country, there's just major protests. In the Netherlands, the farmers, in Italy,
the heads of states and the prime ministers. Argentina, all the resignations are just crazy.
Yeah, and then Boris Johnson, that was huge. Like,
and then Abe's assassination, which was fake.
Yeah, Abe's assassination was absolutely 100%
shit
fake.
Show.
And I only say that because we understand Shinzo Abe's relationship with Trump.
No, but if you actually look at the pictures, the video of it is just, I mean, really, you're gonna put a head of state out there in the middle of everywhere? This is stupid. It's dumb. Anyways.
Yeah, he was totally unsafe and unprotected, and they didn't like cover the first time the gun. I mean, you saw the picture of the gun. It looked so fake. The whole thing, personally, as someone that studies false flags, it looked like a big giant false flag. And then Ivana's dying. So all these people are kind of passing away, and I don't know what else we have. What else that's interesting? Oh, well, the financial markets are very interesting. You know, it's like what's going on with, I don't know if you're familiar with BRICS, but all these countries uniting together to have their currency all backed by precious metals, and how that is going to destroy our dollar, the petrodollar, basically. Oh, what's going on? I mean, well, look at what's happening in Ukraine with Putin, and all that. I know that Brian and I have learned a lot about Putin and how good he actually is, and that's shocking for people because we've been conditioned to believe that Putin was the enemy.
Just like Orange Man. Trump is bad.
Trump is bad too. Why? Because Putin was a nationalist and he kicked the Rothschilds out of his country a long time ago. He said no central banking, and yeah, he's always been about protecting Russia, and we know from Q that the soccer ball was when the soccer ball was given to Trump. This is what we were told, that it contained a chip with hours and hours and hours of
evidence of all his dealings, all of Putin's dealings with Americans. So all the Americans that had done dealings with him, which they had, and then all of a sudden they want to pretend like they were clean and their hands were clean, and Putin's got the goods on all of them, and you know, it is what it is. People are.
And when the translator said he said the ball is in your court when he gave the ball to him.
And they don't play in a court in soccer. And soccer's played on pitch, it's played on grass. So yeah, for them to say the court, we're talking about symbolism of different things.
So yeah, it's interesting because we're still waiting for the Queen to be announced dead. We know that once that happens, that's a huge, and then the Pope, of course, being announced dead. There's these people. Oh, well, we got the Georgia Guidestones blowing up.
Another the fire in the Vatican.
Oh yes, and then Obelisk got blown up in the Philippines. And Osiris penis. That's what they really are. They're Osiris. So all the Osiris
symbolism.
Penises are going to be blown up.
So
all over.
The Obelisk, that is the Washington Monument, will come down. We believe it's part of the Q post. No, I'm sorry. It's part of the research that's out there that's going around. I believe the intel that.
And did you hear, Brian, that they're putting up walls around the Capitol? Yeah, I saw. I mean, I guess it's been going on for a couple months, but like there's some new stuff. The walls look kind of high, and so I mean, I don't know what's gonna happen, but I know that there's a specific list of satanic symbols that need to be destroyed in the world.
Structures, big structures, including Epstein Island, the Playboy Mansion, Georgia Guidestones,
the Vatican.
The Vatican. I'm sure the Obelisk that's in London is coming down as well, because those are the three. The Vatican, D.C., and London are the three districts that don't exist, or that exist within sovereign countries. Whatever, it's all the same.
Yes, the Philippines retaining walls to keep. See, Wesley, you're on the same page as me. That's what we're thinking too. We're like, are they going to blow up? That's what some of the comments were when I was reading about the walls around the Capitol. Is people were like saying, well, it could be to hold in, you know, if the Capitol is destroyed, might be for demolition purposes. And yeah, I don't know what they're going to do with the White House either, because the tunnels and everything under the White House was so bad. I remember reading that Melania had what is it called when you like undo a curse or whatever? She wouldn't go into the White House until the White House had been
exorcised,
like spiritually cleansed, because it was so evil. Like, anyway.
Yeah, they were doing some bad stuff in the White House prior to the past administration. I mean, there's enough evidence. I mean, look at what they did on Halloween. They painted it so they had the same the arch design that goes around the doors in front of the White House. The same arch design that they have on Epstein Island, including the little keystone that goes around the archways that are in Epstein Island. They painted them the same way at the White House. Whatever.
Well, yeah, and like you were saying, Wesley, like a couple months back, we saw the flashes in the White House. Like, it really, like, what else could that be but them blowing up stuff? I mean, multiple windows with the what appeared to be demolition flashes. I think we saw some sort of cord or something outside the front, if I'm remembering correctly. There's just, we're waiting for the Three Gorges. Oh, that's the other one.
Three Gorges Dam.
The dam, Hoover Dam. Is it
Hoover
Hoover Dam?
Dam's another
That's
one.
that has to be blown up. That's one of the things that has to be blown up, and it's completely. I heard that it was like dried out, like really,
Yeah,
really
Lake
low.
Mead is the lowest it's ever been. So when they do destroy the dam, it won't destroy that many cities.
Yeah,
down.
so you put these pieces together, and you're like, okay, the Hoover Dam is emptying out, like all these things that they really have to make sure people are safe when they do these things. Like for example, the Three Gorge Dam in China. I mean, that thing's gonna take out Wuhan, right? Am I correct? Is that what?
Yes,
Okay.
because Wuhan is below the Three Gorges Dam, so it's they're evacuating it. From what I understand, they're evacuating all the cities that lay below the floodplain of what's below the Three Gorges Dam. So
And then we've got all those. So I'm suspicious of any earthquake that I hear about anywhere because we know that when they blow up the dams, it's causing these shallow earthquakes.
including all the stuff that happened in Yellowstone. From what I understand, all the flooding that happened over there and all the washouts
Oh my gosh, you're right.
were to clean out dams. So I mean, I know that there's earthquakes going on in South Carolina. There's always earthquakes going on in China Lake, Trona, Ridgecrest area, which is in the desert above LA, near, I guess it's near Death Valley. But there's a naval weapons facility in the middle of the desert of all places, and that's where all the dams, from what I understand, that's where all the shallow earthquakes are happening, and they're destroying the dams under there. It's a beautiful light show here.
It really seems like Biden is malfunctioning. So like worse and worse every day. So if there is the actor, like you say, the actor, if it seems, I don't know if they're like, if the story is going to be that he's too mental to be able to, I don't know. I'm not sure how that's gonna. What do you think? Do you think? I don't know. Like, are they actually going to take him
Are
out?
they going to use that? Are you asking if they're going to use that amendment against him, the 15th Amendment or whatever it was, to make him not capable of being the president because
I did see something about
mental...
a date, like about in August, something. I don't know what it was, but you were saying that you heard that that the fake Biden actor would be removed in August along with Trump's indictment, and Hunter may be indicted too, even though it's all for show.
Interesting. I've heard a lot like that as well. I've heard some pretty crazy things of what could happen that I don't even like to
say out loud.
Because they're so fantastic that if they did happen, first of all, I wouldn't be surprised. Secondly, it's just wow. It's adding a lot of speculation to
I know. I've heard people say that Trump's
No, don't even say it. Don't even say it.
Okay.
There's a lot of crazy stuff out there, so I don't even like to hear. And again, I wouldn't be surprised. It's just I don't want to feed that energy out there of speculation. At least not live here. If we were hanging out, I totally would. We'd laugh, but putting it out there in the ether and recording it on YouTube,
But I will say this: we're Nicera Jacera people.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if you are, but so I know that there's going to be so much devastating news as people learn. I mean, we all probably have imagined in our heads how it's going to play out. Like, are we going to be watching military tribunals on our TV with people actually, Hillary Clinton actually confessing of her crimes?
Confessions.
Is that how we learn? And then is that when people are, shocked when they find out, like Jimmy Kimmel and Jimmy Fallon and Ellen DeGeneres and Oprah, these people they loved and idolized, are evil? It's just going to be very depressing. Or even when the truth about COVID comes out and the vaccine, that's going to be so devastating for people.
Or the audits, Arizona audits. That's supposed to come out soon as well.
Wow, this is an amazing.
The storm is upon us, guys. For real.
The storm is upon us. Yeah, I mean that's the other thing is I heard. So we're in Arizona right now, and I heard that this week something big is going to is happening in Arizona with them decertifying the election. Like it's going to be officially announced, or I don't know. I don't understand because
it could be announced. Sorry, excuse me, I'm yawning. It could be announced. Supreme Court announcement. I don't even know if they've already done all the Supreme Court. If they've already released all of the opinions yet.
because that one lady was saying that like the Supreme Court has ruled that the election has been decertified
Yes,
and
but
that's going to be announced or something.
this week possibly.
Because I don't know
Sorry,
I don't know how many states we're up to that have officially decertified. Georgia, Wisconsin, I think Arizona.
We are above. We are above the. I guess it's called the business district in Prescott, Arizona, and we are at a
Indian casino.
Indian casino. What's the name of the Indian casino?
Yavapai.
Yavapai
Indians.
Yes, and it's perched. It's on this peak. It's really cool. So we're
360 views
we can
all the
look
way around.
all the way around. It's
And
pretty rad.
It's really beautiful view.
And we're looking towards. I believe we're looking towards southwest, and there's storms.
Wasn't Flagstaff in that direction, or no?
Yes.
Am I turned around?
Yes.
Yeah, and we're just excited about lightning because we get no lightning in California.
The weather is beautiful here in Arizona, where it's probably 70 degrees outside. 60. Oh yeah, it's beautiful. And
but we're gonna we're bummed that the rally got canceled, but
we'll be back.
It made me think that maybe something's gonna happen big this week. We really felt like, okay, this is the 16th. It's today. Tomorrow is the 17th, which on the Julian calendar is actually July 4th tomorrow. And July 4th is fireworks, so of course we're just, every day. We try not to date fag, but
yes.
But it's hard not to when you see these numbers come up and they seem like significant things, and you know that other dates are significant. Like, for example, like Q came back and posted on the day Roe v. Wade was overturned, but also it had been 1700 days since the first Q post.
Yep.
So they do use these numbers, and they do.
Oh, that's the future proves the past. These comms are all to confirm
truth.
They're proofs.
Yeah.
For sure. That they knew what was going on, and that this was a military operation and they were always in full control.
So what happens tomorrow that's important, significant with the markets?
Well, if it is the 4th of July, I've heard some comms about Flare Ripple, and that's just me throwing garbage to the wind, but Flare Ripple is XRP. XRP is supposed to bounce perhaps tomorrow. I don't know if something's going to be going active or what, or if Protocol 19, Protocol 20, who knows what's going on. But there might be some movement in the markets tomorrow.
We didn't even talk about this yet. The Durham subpoenas, 30 subpoenas, is that what they're called? They're subpoenas. Mm-hmm. That's huge news, and they're all huge names. So, yeah, that's big. And then there was a lawsuit, Trump against Hillary, was it? That they had a bunch of, that was a deadline.
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember.
And then you got J6 still.
Oh, the J6 hearings, the ridiculous hearings that nobody believes anymore.
Oh gosh.
And that Cassidy, what's her name?
Hutchinson.
Yeah, Trump's really, told us to look at her, find out the truth about her. Like, who is she?
I think she's a dude. I think she's a guy.
Yeah, she could be. I'm not surprised anymore. We've done a lot of transvestigations, and now I'm wise to the games of the tricks of the cabal. They really, really wanted to confuse us with male and female, and not really, and just blend it all into one. That was, yeah.
Well, the lightning show continues. I hope you're all doing good.
Whoa!
Wow. I don't think we're going anywhere. It's just starting.
Oh my gosh. The only thing that's missing is thunder.
Well, it means it's happening a long ways away, Heidi. That's a long ways away if you don't hear any thunder.
That's true. They're getting a better show way over there on that other side of the hill.
I know. I like Arizona. I like it a lot.
Well, we like it. This place is nice and cool. It's not too hot.
It doesn't have that Phoenix cactus signature. So who knew that it's nice and cool up here in the hills and the rolling hills of the high country of Arizona, leading up to Sedona which we plan on going tomorrow. Hopefully we'll go there tomorrow. And up there in beautiful Flagstaff.
Yeah, people don't even know that Trump is holding rallies still. They're, not following along. And if you're not following his True Social, or if you're not on Telegram, because the stuff gets passed around on Telegram, but I keep talking to patriots, like patriot friends of mine, and they're like, Trump's having a rally? Like, yeah, he's still doing his thing, and they're still freaking fun, because the hardest of the hardcore people are at the rallies still. And let me tell you, it's a tailgate party in the parking lot the night before, and we meet the coolest people.
Meet the coolest, craziest,
most interesting
Americans.
people.
Yeah.
Not even all Americans. That's what's amazing, is how many of the people were not born here that are like, I can't believe you would, go towards a socialist country. That's what I left. I left socialism to come here.
Well, I hope you all doing good. We will be live streaming, hopefully, from the President's Rally here in Prescott next Friday and Saturday. So we're probably gonna head on back to Southern California from here. Probably head on back tomorrow or the next day. Hope you're all doing good.
Well, we gotta hang out for the 17th tomorrow.
Tomorrow's the 17th, guys.
See if anything interesting happens, but I'm not getting my hopes up. But yeah, it just feels like we're on the precipice of
amazing
so
things.
many things that are just about to there's a dam and it's about to burst. So and I think that might be how it happens. I don't know.
And I think the comms that we're getting from the sky right now is the storm is upon us, guys. The storm is upon us. It is. The storm is upon us again.
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 About that Hunter Biden laptop, man. Not even that, the iPhone. That stuff's crazy.
Okay. Well.
You don't want to talk about that.
No. It's pretty gross. Seen enough of that dude already with his nieces that are way too young to be hanging out with him, but
oh my gosh, it's gross.
Uncle Hunter, he wants to have the kids over again. That dude's sick.
I just don't even know how
anybody.
It's still not destroying.
I can't believe people aren't pissed.
I know,
it's
exactly.
Like you guys, everybody carries on like it's another day. Like, it's just Hunter naked hanging out with his nieces.
Well, you know
again.
what? You know what happened? You were the one that told me, or someone told me, that the narrative they're pushing is that the Republicans are hacking, or I don't know.
Yeah, they're hacking.
Republican hackers.
They got in there and they're putting
all this crap on
nice
Hunter's
try.
phone. Nice try. It's literally him naked with hookers. And
how his do you? Nieces, not even hookers.
Apparently him
naked.
Impregnated his niece.
Okay. Yes, and he had to fake that he had somebody else, and also he's naked with Malia Obama. So they keep it close. They keep it close.
Oh my gosh, that was a good one.
Okay, it's getting crazy out here, but it's still no rain. Oh,
whoa, wow. That was cool.
Wow.
That one went sideways.
Wow.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, the Hunter stuff, it can't go on much longer. And the Biden, how many more days is it going to drag out? I don't know. I never thought it would be. We were watching our old live streams from right after the election.
2 years ago.
Or before the election in our old live stream. And I'm just being totally honest. We were so adamant that Trump would be the president and that Biden wouldn't even be a nominee. We put the stake in the ground, man. We were so sure. And
we're
that's
so wrong.
and that's why people they felt sorry for us. They were embarrassed for us. And we're we're not embarrassed. We just got it wrong. That doesn't mean nothing's happening or that the plan isn't real. It's that we all were under the impression that there was no way in hell he could win, which there wasn't. He didn't win. But we all, and then, as time went on, we all thought so many things. We thought, okay, well, it's going to get overturned. The election's going to get overturned. And we were going through all
he's
the
not going to get inaugurated. No way he's going to get sworn in.
Exactly. And we thought, for sure, the military is going to start. So I do feel bad for...
well, things happen, but for optics, even we at the time, as a hardcore researcher, we were down. We were down in the dumps because we were like, wow, we told a lot of people a lot of things, and it appears that we were wrong. Again, it appears we were wrong. We know that there's a lot of things going on that we.
Yeah, there was all kinds of things. This really is a shadow war. So who
We had
knows
tons
what
of
was
corona.
going on? Like on all these dates where we thought nothing happened, when all these things actually did happen.
Yes.
And I think that, like the Cupo says, future will prove the past.
Yes.
I think we'll all
It's all
see.
there.
It's gonna all unfold.
All
and-
there.
And we'll go, whoa, this person was actually doing this. And I mean, at this point, we believe some crazy things, but the world has turned out to really be that crazy. I mean, look at these shootings. They're so ridiculous and predictable. I'm like, is anybody buying this? That
People
this
still
is
do.
real?
People still do.
I mean, and that's not to say that people don't actually die. I'm saying, do they not see that this is being exactly an orchestrated event by a deep state that's, oh my gosh, for political gain? People can't wrap their head around it.
I can't believe that this lightning can continue the way it is, because we're just showing you a little frame. It's actually
All around us.
it's all around us. It's lighting up it's definitely lighting up the horizon, and you can see the horizon. The Earth is flat, guys. Just telling you, the Earth is flat.
It's a plane.
It's a plane.
We don't know everything about how that
But
works.
I know that.
But we do.
I know
We
that
know
much.
that we lied. They lied to us about everything.
So we got to the
So,
moon,
yeah.
huh? Stanley Kubrick. We got to the moon.
Walt Disney was in on that action too.
Yeah, he was. Anyways,
Evil pedophile. I can't wait for Disney to go down. I can't wait for Disney to be exposed. It's so evil. Disney is so evil. If you haven't figured that out yet,
well, the CIA is evil. So.
I have a whole Telegram channel called The Dark Side of Disney, where I just track everything. I just dig for stuff that people that claim that they were. Most of them, the craziest stuff comes from the MK Ultra survivors that say multiple victims claim that they were brought to the park, and then they were brought to several secret entrances, and that they were abused in the park after hours on rides, tortured. They were handed off to other people in the park. It was used to traffic children. I mean, and Walt Disney was making snuff films, and I don't know, he was a pedophile. That's all I know for sure. But Disneyland needs to be exposed. Anyway. Oh, I'm sorry, I wasn't looking at the comments. Have you seen the sprites above lightning? I don't know about sprites. I mean, I've heard of the term, but I'm not sure what a sprite is. So you're saying they're above lightning? I'll have to look that up. So are you a flat earther then? Looks like you are. In this realm, water definitely fills its container and finds its level. Yes, but flat
Yes.
Earth isn't the end of the rabbit hole either.
yeah,
Exactly,
yeah,
Wesley.
yeah.
I don't I don't
there's-
claim to know how it all
Yes.
works, but it's definitely not
Oh, yeah.
round
Ice
like they say.
walls. How many ice walls? What's past
What's past
Antarctica?
Antarctica,
What
yeah.
else is there? What's going on? Shoot. But one thing I do believe in a firmament. I believe that there's a firmament above us. So
Wow. It's just- Yeah, and I mean, just from Admiral Byrd's diaries. What is that? Do I have a chat on? Oh my gosh, I think I have it. Oh shit.
okay, just kill it.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm gonna kill this because I have stuff on in the background. So, hey guys, we'll come back. Thanks for hanging out. We'll come back and chat again, Wesley, and whoever else is here. Thanks for watching, and good night, guys.
Bluetooth mode.